Hello everyone, I'm RecB5.
And I am Sandman99.
And welcome back to Hot Shots Golf Out of Bounds.
Yeah. And I guess today you're going to be torturing me.
Yeah, well we're going to be doing a joint round again.
Yeah, been a while since we've done that.
Yeah, it has. And we actually do have a second controller.
Yep.
I don't know how the hell I forgot about it that one time. But we're going to be doing Silver Peaks. You want to do back tees or front tees?
It doesn't matter to me.
Maybe we'll do front tees, because this is actually a really challenging course.
Okay.
And I'll play Dino here, since we got him unlocked last time, and I figured out we don't have the infinity ball yet somehow.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to make a dedicated effort to unlock that at some point, but until that time, I figure that I'm going to go with like the pinhole ball maybe, and the big Magnum clubs, I guess. Right?
Okay.
I mean, I could try doing Infinity, I could try doing Big Air, I don't know. Infinity, Big Air? What does that do? Nah. Better to just do this. And he has a S spin rating and he hits the ball high.
Well, it's a player that is a dream come true for you.
Well, in a way, his control rating's a little lacking, hence the pinhole ball.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna stick with what I know here.
Sackboy?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I know. And
What clubs and ball are you gonna use?
whoops, yeah, I need to do that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
I think I've got the best Big Air clubs now, and I don't know about the Big Magnum, but the Big Magnum also reduces your control. Big Magnum is equivalent to using Big Air ball and Big Air clubs at the same time, generally.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, it makes my control D.
And in what ball?
Well, I don't know. Let's see here. I'm still gotta figure this all out here. Okay, so it looks like the pinhole ball puts me back to control C, right?
Yep, but it does weaken your side spin, although I find that's not terribly an issue.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll go with that. And, normal shots.
Alrighty. You got a particular caddy you like at all?
I don't care.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just go with Trent, I guess.
This is going to be great.
I think that's his name. I can't even remember his name now.
Oh. I don't know. He's just some random guy.
Well, I mean, they're all just some random guy.
Yeah.
Even Bertha was like some random person.
I don't know. I miss the old caddies. I think they were better than the new ones.
I liked Bertha. Bertha was basically my favorite. Just because she was so silly.
Nice.
And they should have had Mel in this game too.
Good old Mel. Yo, I think he was a caddy in number 3, right?
Yeah.
Then he was playable in 4.
Yeah, he's been a playable character in 2 of the games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's really windy, eh?
Yo, I think he stood in for Suzuki, who I think Suzuki was a playable character in the Japanese versions for both 2, 3, and 4. I think he was playable in all of them.
Oh. Is he, like, saying something bad there, or no? He just didn't say anything at all?
Just didn't say anything at all. It was a serviceable shot.
Okay.
Yeah, the lack of lag is still something that takes you some getting used to.
Well, also, that's, like, the first time that I've even,
In
done
like a month.
Yeah, well, probably longer than that.
Ooh, look at that.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Oh, couldn't quite make it up onto the green, though.
Severely raised green,
Yep.
right? Like, look at how uphill that is.
I might have been alright, though, if it wasn't so windy, right?
Might have. But I'm gonna actually aim right down at that. And we'll play super backspin into the high wind.
Ah, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, an S rating for backspin means lots of backspin.
It does it?
Although you can never actually have enough backspin. I mean, you know, if I could get like an SS or an SSS or like a something higher, like a, you know, some kind of higher rank for backspin, I would.
Oh. Well, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm just going to go with it.
Well, you're just a short putt away from par.
Yeah, I guess it would have been better if I'd have gotten full power on that, but...
Left slope.
So anyway, this guy that you're playing, he's from Italy, is he?
Yeah, he's from Italy.
See, that leads into what I was going to talk about.
Oh?
I watched an old spaghetti western last night
Oh, yeah.
called They Call Me Trinity.
It's uphill.
And it is a western that I saw many, many years ago. It was actually made in 1970.
Yep.
And I saw it when I was a teenager, right? And you know, like it was a fun movie at the time and all that kind of stuff, and I enjoyed it. But now, because you have access to the internet and you have all these IMBD or whatever they're called, IMOD or something.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's
Well,
like
yeah.
sites that you can look up movies in, right?
Yeah.
And read a little bit about the actors and stuff like that.
Yep.
And in the movie They Call Me Trinity, well, the two stars of the movie were a couple of guys named Terrence Hill and Bud Spencer.
Yep.
But they weren't really named Terrence Hill and Bud Spencer. They were Italian guys with very Italian names.
Yep.
Right? But what happened was that the studio basically asked them or gave them each a list of Americanized names to choose from
Oh, yeah.
because they wanted their, you know, like they wanted to be more accessible to an American audience, right?
I see.
And they, you know, figured that maybe guys with Italian names wouldn't, you know, the movie wouldn't do as well or something, right? But so anyway, that was kind of interesting. Oh, I even had a one heavier club.
Yeah, it's one of those really, really raised greens.
Yeah, well,
The thing about this course is it has like lots and lots of ups and downs because of the fjord type structure of it.
yeah,
And so it's like extreme uphill, extreme downhill, extreme raised greens, extreme deep bunkers.
yeah. But anyway, you know, like that was a fun and interesting fact that I was able to learn that I never knew.
Yep.
Because way back in the days when that movie first came out, well, there was no internet and there was no way to look up interesting trivia on the actors and that kind of stuff, right?
Yep.
And oh boy. And also, I didn't know this, but like Bud Spencer is like was like a huge hulking guy, right? Like
Yep.
well over 6 feet tall and really you know, like you know, large build and everything, right?
Yep.
And they kind of played into that a little bit with his characters too, right?
Yep.
You know, he's the guy that would be in the saloon brawl, and he basically clenches his fist and then brings it down like a hammer on top of the guy's head and knocks him out and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it turns out that Bud Spencer, you know, like as the, you know, with still under his Italian name before he started making movies, was actually a Olympic swimmer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he sort of didn't look like a swimmer, but apparently he was a very good swimmer, and he was like an Olympic class swimmer, and he set, you know, I think if I read this right, or if I remember it right, he was the first Italian swimmer to do the 100-meter freestyle in less than 1 minute.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know,
can
like
really
he was,
swim.
Yeah, he could really swim. And I guess he was also a Olympic water polo player too, right? And that would be hard too, because when you're playing that game, well, not only do you have to swim and tread water and that kind of thing, but you also have to play a game not unlike hockey too, right? Mm-hmm. At the same time. Anyway, I'm busy talking here and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. But I just thought that those were really interesting facts, right? And it's just kind of fun how you can learn things about old movies that you've seen decades ago, right?
Yep.
And you know, like, it was interesting to learn those things about the people that were actors in those movies, right?
Yeah, because they're not things you'd ever normally
Well, because
know.
I'd always assumed, because of their names, that they were American actors, right?
Yeah.
And either their English was flawless enough that they sounded like, you know, people from the United States, or they had really good voice dubbing or something. But I'm assuming that they spoke their own lines, like with their own voices, right?
Yep.
But
well, because they were in more than just that movie, they were in a ton of them.
Well, apparently they did something like 18 movies together, right?
Yep.
Like they were, you know, co-workers and, wow, that's gone, and good friends too, right?
Yep. Yeah, this is that hole with the stupid downward hill here.
Yeah, really, it's like severely down. Well, I didn't even land on the green. I landed in the rough in front of the green, and I still rolled off the back.
Yep. Yeah, the only way to actually get on this green is to actually, like, stick the green. Like, all ball on green all the time. In a way, it makes the high shot trajectory almost unfair for this hole. Because I can do something like this. All green, all ball. Without having to worry about hitting the front.
But anyway, that was a lot of fun, and just some fun facts about a good old movie, right?
Yep. Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Great.
That was a good chip.
Yeah.
I think it's uphill. Slope right. Nice birdie. This is just.
But I guess in a way, that's one of the cool things about watching movies nowadays.
You can actually learn about who's in them.
Is you can actually look at, well, while you're watching it, if you see, you know, like, I wonder, you know, like, who these people were and that kind of thing, right?
Yep.
You know, well, you can actually look up actors, or you can look up a wiki on the movie and learn about, you know, how it was filmed or produced or whatever, you know, like the history of the production and that kind of thing.
Yep.
It's interesting.
Right, I gotta remember.
And I'm not going to claim to be a movie buff or anything like that, but, you know, like, I like movies, and I particularly like the old movies that I've been watching on Tubi, right?
Yep.
Because they have a lot of the older movies on Tubi like that.
Well, better than watching the some of the more mass-produced stuff you can find on there.
Well, some of it is horrible, right?
Yeah.
Some of it looks like somebody filmed the movie with a camcorder inside the theater, right? Like that bad. But you know, like, also though, they do have, like,
Some
you know,
really good old stuff.
well, yeah, like the Clint Eastwood series, like the Fistful of Dollars,
Yep.
and A Few Dollars More, and The Good and the Bad and the Ugly, and, you know, stuff like that too, right? And they also do have some indie movies that are pretty good. You know, like, you can tell that they didn't have a huge amount of budget, but they do the right things.
Yep.
And they don't try to reach beyond what their budget capabilities are, right?
Yeah. Be aware of your limitations, I
Yeah.
suppose.
And this is particularly true of like creature features, things like werewolf movies and stuff like that, where you know, like, if you don't have a budget, it's pretty hard to make a movie like that without the monster looking really, really cheesy and silly, right?
Yeah.
But if you do it right, with camera angle cutaways and that kind of thing, you can more or less...
Mask that.
Yeah, you can mask that by more or less hinting at what's going on without actually showing the monster up close, right?
Yeah. Are you actually going to try to hit a driver over that cliff?
I'm going to try and hit a driver over that cliff just for the hell of it. I'm going to hit the driver over that cliff. You see that? No, I'm not.
You're definitely going to hit the cliff.
I'm going to hit the cliff. I thought I was going to make it there for a second.
Well, I hit a 5-wood over it, so I had a bit of an advantage.
Oh, well, I made it back into play.
Not really.
Well, yeah, but I didn't end up out of bounds or something anyway, right? Can I see that?
Not really.
Okay, well...
You're going to take a power hit anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah,
You can aim at the far rough.
Nice.
There you go.
I tried, okay? It looked to me like I almost made it.
Yeah, I was just thinking, that's a little low lofted there. Now be careful, because this green is extremely downhill.
Okay.
And the fairway in front of the green is also extremely downhill.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to try this then. We'll see how this goes.
Of course, it's uphill near the bunker. So hopefully the wind blows you over to the left there.
Well, I have a bit of a wind there behind me. Alright, well, you know. I think we're just going to write this one off.
Sand wedge. Make sure you don't roll down the green. Look at how much roll you're going to get, even with a sand wedge here.
Oh! I almost saved par with that. Did you see that?
Yeah, and then it's got a fish hook near the hole, eh?
Yeah. Gotta have a temper tantrum now.
Now, a lot of these holes are designed in a very, somewhat savage way, with the way that they're made. Ooh.
Ooh. Wow, look at that, eh?
Yeah, a bit too much speed on that one, I think.
Great birdie chance. I think it's uphill. Nice birdie. This is just the beginning.
See, I forgot to get my 45-degree driver out of the bag. Eh?
Isn't that a wedge?
Yeah, but it has like the big full, 300cc head on it.
Oh, God. Well, Dino is bad in the rain. That's his weakness. And we're getting snow. At least I can see past the rocks. That's the trick to this hole, is trying to position yourself so that you can see past the rock.
Okay, well, I'm gonna aim over here then.
It's windy enough anyways. Uh-oh, wow, oh God, that's out of bounds. Actually, that might not be long enough to be out of bounds.
Well, maybe the wind will keep me in, too. Hey!
Hey, you can see over the rocks to the left.
What? I don't want to aim over there.
No, you're just going to play it out in the fairway?
I'm just going to play it out in the fairway because I have no idea what's going to happen when I go to hit this.
Yeah, it's not the best lie.
Nice shot.
Yeah, well, and also that wind has turned into a crosswind too, right? Like, look at that.
Well, you'll hit the rocks and bounce out, and now you can...
I ended up on the opposite side of the fairway from where I was aiming, even though I didn't hit that badly, right?
Well, now you don't got to worry so much, though, because you can just play a sand wedge.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished, I guess.
Nice shot.
Oh, I got severely punished for that. So little power in the rain.
Okay, well, here we go.
You know what? That'll counteract the wind that you didn't play.
Yeah, okay. Almost.
Almost.
Oh.
Gotta play that wind.
I've totally forgot. Oh, boy.
Well, you can putt from there.
I'm hacking now.
Great birdie chance.
Wow.
Goes downhill. Slopes right. Aye, aye.
Yeah, that was just a try to get it close kind of thing.
Actually, you know what? I might be better off. Instead of trying to putt with this stupid thing.
Oh, your controller's low.
Is my controller low?
Yeah.
Oh. What are we going to do?
Well, I guess after you hit this shot, we finish this out. Maybe I'll take a pause and we'll just swap controllers, because I'm sitting closer to the deck than you are.
Well, I think I overhit that just a little bit.
Well, at least you've got a relatively calm-looking putt into the hole. Just hit it hard.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm putting again?
Yep.
I just want this hole to be over.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, it's over now. So we got to swap controllers or what?
Yeah. After I finish out this hole, we'll swap controllers, because then I can plug that
okay,
one in.
yeah, I see the lights flickering on and off here.
Yep.
Nice par.
Alright. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
And we're back. And now I'm using Sandman's controller, but it doesn't really matter to me.
But it won't matter much to me either, I don't think.
If only we had a tailwind. If only we had a tailwind, I could try to drive this. I don't even know where the aiming point on that actually comes out. I think it comes out on top of that tower. But, yeah, if we had a tailwind.
You need to hit it so it bounces off the top of that last tower there.
I mean, I could also try playing it over here, but in that particular angle of wind, I won't make it. Pretty sure. Alright, or you could play it over here.
I don't know. This is a par 4. It looks to me like it's laid out so that you can still reach the green in 2, right?
Sort of ish, I guess. You know, I just don't like that wind direction. Is all. Do not like that wind direction.
Oh.
That's a terrible wind direction for this hole. The rain doesn't make it any better. Rain is not helping. Well, the snow in this case.
Nice shot.
Yeah, there's a couple of drivable par 4s on this course, just because of how downhill some of these holes are.
Yeah?
But you need the right wind direction as well.
Oh, shit.
Is that even going to be on the tee box?
I don't know. I have no idea where this is going. It might not even be in play. Oh, okay. Well.
Don't need a flyer.
I saw wildlife down there.
Boy, this is rough now. Okay, well, now I'm gonna have to. Is this fairway over here? I can't even tell.
Yeah, that's fairway.
That's
over
fairway.
there.
Okay.
But you have to play around that tree.
What tree?
That tree.
Oh.
But
Wow.
you've got like a super massive left slope on your ball, and the wind is blowing 8 meters per second to the
Yeah, I
left.
could probably aim right at that castle, and everything will work out just fine, right?
Yeah, probably.
Wonder what happens here if I. There.
You get no impact zone.
Yeah, well, you know what? The way things have been going, I don't know that it'll make much difference.
Actually, that's about as good as I would have hit that shot. It's better to miss to the left than to miss to the right, I think.
Don't need a flyer.
That did not go as far left as I thought it was going to.
Yeah, it didn't go as far left as I thought it was going to either.
because with that crosswind like that
And
the,
that slope.
and the slope, I would have figured I would have been out here in the fairway somewhere, right?
Well, who knows, too.
Okay, whatever.
But you might want to club down a little bit.
Why?
Because I think you're aiming over the mountain.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh wow, where's the green in this place? This
It's
thing.
across from the castle.
Why the hell would I be aiming over the mountain then? Why would I even do that?
Because of that.
Oh. Okay, well,
There's fairway over there. You can aim at my ball.
I'm just trying to find where I want to aim here because I can't see.
Hit Dino with it. If you hit him, then he has to go to the hospital and you win. Right? He goes and gets stitches and you get to win the hole.
Yeah, but I could just walk up to him and just hit him with my club. That would be easier.
Fuck. Yeah, well, as somebody who's been hit in the head with a golf club before, you would know.
Yeah, well, except that didn't take me out though. I went and got some stitches. I had to get 6 stitches through my left eyebrow.
Yep.
And then I went back out to the golf course and played 18 holes.
Fuck.
And I also had, I had to get a tetanus shot too. Because when you go for stitches, they give you a tetanus shot too, right? Not sure why, but I guess that's just one of the things that they do, right?
With how raised this green is, you might want an extra club.
Okay, well, you know what? It really just doesn't matter at this point. I'm just playing this out because I have to.
I'd aim at the bush. The bush at the back of the green, that's where I'd aim.
Oh, don't worry about it so much. I'm just going to play.
Nice shot.
There you go.
Stop.
Okay, maybe not. They got all kinds of mounds and other nasty things.
Yeah, well, I think that the wind on this hole completely did not do what I expected it to, right?
Yeah. Well, also, too, though, it might have been because of the awkward way your ball was sitting, too. Like, that was a terrible lie.
But anyway, yeah, I had a hell of a headache, and my eye swelled completely shut, so I could only see out of one eye.
And you were still out there playing golf.
And I was still out there playing golf, yeah. We'll try this little trick of yours again here.
Okay.
We'll try and hit it a little bit shorter this time, though.
Boom!
Hey, look at that, it works.
Chip in bogey. Yeah, it works for everyone. The running approach.
Chip in. Chip in bogey.
Great birdie chance.
It still counts.
Yeah, we're playing golf now, boys.
Nice birdie.
This is just the beginning.
But anyway, yeah, for the longest time I actually had a noticeable scar through my left eyebrow, but it seems to have faded over the years, because that was about, oh god, I can't even remember now, probably close to 35 years ago that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. It fades with age.
I guess so, yeah.
I guess one could say time heals all wounds.
Yeah, I suppose.
Fuck.
Ah, baby.
So you're lucky we have the easy pin position. So there's this ridiculously raised green, and they like to put the pin at the front all the time.
Yeah.
But what they've done is they put it in the smack dab center of the green to take the out of
okay.
bounds less in play. So just make sure you hit it long and not out of bounds.
Okay, well, here we go.
Nice shot.
Huh, okay.
Well, you didn't hit it out of bounds.
No.
That was the first goal.
Oh, well.
Yeah, this is a mercilessly hard course for somebody who hasn't played this game in a month.
I don't know, I think I'd have to play a lot more than just once a month. I think I'd have to play this game for quite a few hours, like
Great birdie
100
chance.
hours or so, probably,
Downhill.
within a relatively short time in order to even be halfway competent at it, right?
Yeah, well, especially because this... Well,
Begin.
I mean, you can play a decent round, but in order to do some of these higher challenges on some of these ridiculous courses, like some of these courses are so ridiculous, even I have trouble with them, right?
Nice par.
But it also helps too with the, if you were ever to play this game on your own, I would recommend the advanced shot system. I know it's not popular, I know people don't like it, but
Well,
basically distance, right? Distance. Distance is the reason why you'd use it. I can hit the ball 300 yards. And that's why I use it.
well, I play Sackboy in this game for the same reason that I played Mel in the other games.
Big
Where
impact
Mel-
zone?
No, just because he's fun.
Fair enough, fair enough. What can I say? It's my my competitive player shining through.
Yeah, I don't have any illusions of ever becoming even halfway good at this game. And, while I don't mind this kind of thing as a little bit of a diversion every now and then, I'm not really a huge, golf fan for playing, golf video games, right?
Fair enough. That's a really uphill fairway.
Yeah.
If you hit it there, I think you'll probably hit that grass.
Think so? Where
do.
else am I going to hit it, though? I mean, geez.
To the left? Right here. This is a safe area. As long as you don't push it into that bunker.
Yeah.
Or hit that tree.
Or hit the cliff.
I don't think you'll hit the cliff. There you go.
I almost hit the cliff.
Nah, you're fine. You got plenty of room for error. That's what lots of room for error looks like.
Oh. On this course, anyway.
Yes.
That looked to me like a pretty tight shot, to me.
Alright, so the green is shaped like a dome in the front. So you might want to aim towards the back. It's a lot flatter towards the back.
Well, I think I probably want to, based on what's happened to me the last few times I've tried to approach a green on this course, I probably want to take a bigger club, too.
Nice shot.
That looks fairly decent. Come on, come on. Oh.
Nope. If I can't get full power, maybe I should have taken 2 bigger clubs.
Eh.
That would have just about got me where I needed to go.
Look at the front of this green, though.
Yeah, I know. But
Right.
I took 1 bigger club, but if I'd have taken 2 bigger clubs, I would have been able to hit it far enough to at least reach the front edge of the green, right?
Yeah.
But these are the things that you learn when you play the game more than once every several weeks, right?
Ah, bang.
Oh, it's a difficult course anyways. We did not pick this course thinking that you would do well on it. We picked it because we haven't played it yet, and that's the only reason why. And I'm sure some of our viewers out there have just as hard of a time on this course as you do.
I don't know.
It's uphill.
I think anybody who is a Hot Shots golf enthusiast probably plays this game enough that they're reasonably good at it.
Nice!
Nice par.
Pars are good.
Great birdie chance. It goes
You're playing
down.
better than bogey golf.
Left slope.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a bad break. But like I said,
it
this,
increases the closer you get to the hole, too.
yeah, well, it's like a dome, right? The
Yeah,
green
it's-
is shaped like a
it's
dome.
a variable, but it was also a variable break, right?
Yep. Sandman goes, yay, par, and I go, damn, pars.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Alright, let's see where that one goes. Hopefully I aimed far enough to the right that I don't get in trouble or anything. I know one time I hit my ball down the side of that cliff and that sucked.
Ah. Okay. Well.
You get a lot of power shots.
Nice shot.
Sackboy has a lot of power shots.
Yeah, did you play him enough to get his loyalty rating up a little bit, though?
No, I think when you play in multiplayer, everybody gets max loyalty automatically. It's only in single player where...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's aim that a little bit further this way.
Good idea.
Yeah.
There's lots of room for error on that side and not very much room for error on the other.
Wow, look at that hop, eh?
Yep.
Boy.
And that's where all the out of bounds is. See that? That little footbridge?
Yep.
That's why you want to play to the right.
I'm guessing I played that about right.
Yep, you played that about right. You played it about the way I would have played it. Given your situation. I think I'm going to have to accept being on the left side of the green. Because I can't hit a fade around that bush.
Nice shot.
So I have to approach this green with a draw, and I might not be able to do that.
Stop.
Oh, maybe.
Oh yeah, you're in great shape for par 5. Okay, let's just hit this here sand wedge. Do I have to allow for wind for this short of a shot?
A little bit, yes. It won't affect you as much as a full power shot, but it'll still affect you.
Oh.
Just like that.
You're on the green.
Yay!
It's a chance for an eagle.
Yeah, it's because
Goes
wind
downhill.
is
That's right.
affected by how long your ball is in the air. Is that too hard? Yes.
Wow, you know what? My drive's 50 yards shorter than yours.
Great
Yeah,
birdie
but that's
chance.
fine.
I think
You
it's
still ended up in
uphill.
good shape. In fact, you're in better shape now than I am.
Yeah, well, you definitely overdid it on that first putt.
This is just the beginning.
Great birdie chance.
Yeah, that also means, though, too, when you have a downhill lie, and you hit your ball high in the wind, you suffer more effects than you would if you had a flat lie or a uphill lie.
Oh,
Like, the wind will affect you more, because it's all about how long your ball is in the air. Although, I know I've been discussing this, but we're planning on probably doing some of the Mario Golf RPG series on the channel here. And wind in that game? Man, if you have a 5-yard chip, you have to play the wind.
yeah.
That game is ridiculous
Good
for
old
wind.
pixel golf, eh?
Yeah. But it plays really well. It plays a lot like Hot Shots Golf 1,
Nice shot.
actually. Except with some refinements, so it's a bit smoother than Hot Shots Golf 1. And then I guess, too, that game has it so that you can transfer your character between the console version and the Game Boy, so you can actually transfer them over to the 3D version, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Once we finally get to that point.
What the hell?
Throwing some grass in the air.
I know, but you look at the arrow for the wind direction, and the grass is telling me a completely different thing.
Is it? I thought it's flowing the
it's
same
because
way.
it's coming backward toward me in the screen here too, right?
Not really.
I don't know. Can I look at this from overhead?
Yeah? Press start.
Press start. No, I wanted to look at it.
Oh, your grass direction.
Yeah, like I wanted to throw grass and see which way it goes from
Oh,
above.
hit, I think, is it the right trigger? And then throw your grass. No, it's going forward slightly. It
Okay.
matches.
Okay. Okay. So if I aim at these rocks, then I should be good, right?
Yep. Just don't hit the rocks because the rocks themselves are out of bounds.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'll be... Maybe I'll just... I probably won't be able to hit it far enough.
Actually, I think you'll hit it well over the rocks because you're over 20 yards downhill.
Oh, okay.
So you will sail way past those rocks.
Okay, well, let's see what happens here.
So you're gonna go way past the rocks.
Hey, wow, look at that, eh? Oh.
But now you have another rock in your face.
Yeah, I know, but the wind again didn't blow me over as far as I thought it would too, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think the big thing there was you end up getting a bad control roll, so you ended up pushing the ball way off to the right.
Oh.
And that's sadly one of the things that makes this a little bit difficult for characters who don't have like a very high control rating. Do I want to aim about there? Maybe.
Nice shot.
But that's why you might play someone like Kate versus someone like Dino, right? Because Dino has the same control problems that Sackboy has. I think you might want to just take a wedge.
Let's try our luck with this.
Yeah, it's all these damn rocks in the way that make this course so hard. And the high wind.
Yeah.
It's windy on every hole. It seems like.
Need to drill and blast. So just hang on. We're going to have to suspend this match while I drill and blast to get a tunnel going through the rock here.
Actually, they built a tunnel highway, I think, in Norway. I can't remember where it goes. But they actually built, like, this tunnel, underground tunnel highway. I think it's under ocean, too.
Actually, they have one crossing the English Channel between
Yeah, that too,
Britain
yeah.
and France, yeah.
I think it's
I don't know
up
how
here.
I'd feel driving underwater, though. That's crazy. People are crazy, and they trust that.
Well, I guess it's been there for a really long time, and nobody's died yet.
Yeah, well, you know.
Great
I imagine
chance.
that if they tunneled it right through bedrock, it would be like solid rock, right?
Yeah.
You know? And they're probably far enough below the bottom of the ocean there that there's no chance of any leakage or anything like that.
Nice pie.
Must do better.
Man, all it takes is an earthquake or a plate shift.
Well, that hasn't happened there yet either, so... you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, the likelihood of me ever actually
Driving on one of
driving
those?
on one of those is extremely slim.
Until they decide to build one between Alaska and the Bering, across the Bering Strait there, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm not likely to ever drive through that one either because...
Yeah, true.
I mean, I live a long ways away from the ocean in any direction, right?
Yep. You know, you got a mountain range on one side and vast, endless body of land on the other.
Yeah.
I totally accidentally hit the replay button there, too. I don't know what it is. It's got to be like the frame of these controllers. Like, I flex them when I press the buttons because I press them too hard. I'm horribly abusive on controllers. Like, back when I played competitive fighting games, I can't tell you how many I broke. I think you'll be short of that, Bunker. Just because it's so uphill. It's ridiculously
Yeah,
uphill.
okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to call that a good shot since I didn't land in a bunker or rough or something else stupid, right?
On the bright side, the back of the green there has a crest on it, so it's actually like if you hit the hill, you'll roll back down towards the green.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
Nice shot.
Yeah!
Boy, I just barely made it, too. Wow.
I know, right? Like this course, man, with the uphill, downhill, it's relentless. You don't notice it as much because I'm hitting like a 9-iron, right? But for characters who have limited distance and no high shot trajectory, it's brutal.
Nice shot.
Just the kind of shot I like to make. Straight up and stops dead.
Great birdie chance. I think it's uphill.
Pretty long putt.
Yep. Although it's not that slopey, it's a very slight break to the right, I think.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I don't think you hit that hard enough.
Oh, well, I was looking at it that it sloped down after a certain point too, right?
I think it's uphill.
I think the number they give you is like an average to the hole.
Yeah.
So if you approximate the average to the hole, and you hit it about as hard as you would have to overcome that average of height, then the ball will stop somewhere near the hole, unless it's a ridiculous green like at the course 6 greens, where it goes past the hole an inch and then rolls like 17 feet past it. But those are just rigged holes, man. Those holes are just rigged. You can't do anything about that.
Okay, well.
In any case, you still got your par. Yeah, remember the Hot Shots Golf 1 course 6? You putt and you're like on that dome-shaped green and you miss the hole by like 1 inch? And it like rolls like 20 feet past the hole? They brought that back in this one. It's just punishing. Absolutely punishing on the course 6 there.
Yeah, well, that's what I was scared of, right? Because I saw that downhill slope after a certain point on the way to the hole.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what, if I putt this too firmly, I'll get over that dome, but then I'll, you know, it'll pick up speed and disappear on me, right?
Sometimes you just gotta give her, though. Hit the mound, roll to the right. Yeah, well, it didn't really roll to the right. It hit the mound and stopped. I guess I can be grateful of that. Yeah, there's another one where there's a mound on the right, on the left side of the green. And there's a bunker on the right.
Nice shot.
Oh, you hit the
Golly,
downward part of the mound.
I ended up on the opposite side of the green from where I was aiming, too. Wow. Like, that's what I mean, though, right? Like, sometimes it seems like the wind effects are so inconsistent. Because I was aiming at the right edge of the green and ended up on the left side, right?
Trying the 3-iron, huh?
Sure, why not?
Well, it worked for you last time.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, okay. I'm still within...
3 feet.
Yeah. So, even a flubbed shot like that is not the end of the world, right?
Yeah, I think it's easier to be accurate with that type of running approach. Whereas when you shank something like a sand wedge, it just kind of goes straight sideways, you know what I mean?
Well, you know why I tried that? It's because I saw really, really steep break right at where I was addressing the ball.
Yep.
And then almost no break when it got closer to the hole, right?
Yeah. That's actually the reason why a professional golfer hits that shot too, actually.
Yeah.
Is to just get it over the green edge and over the terrain where you can't necessarily predict the break and onto the green where you can. I think the first time I ever saw that type of shot was I was watching some old golf video from I don't even know when. And it was like this thing, and because, you know, like when I get sick and I have to, you know, combat a fever in bed, I watch golf videos.
Yeah, you watch the Golf Channel.
Yeah, and I was watching Gary Player tell me to hit a 4-iron near the edge of the green in order to get it up over the edge of the green and roll it towards the pin.
Uh-huh. And
I could never do that in real life, because every time I try to hit a 4-iron near the edge of the green, I fucking cut right through the middle of the ball and send it over to the other side of the green, so I hit a, like, sand wedge when I'm trying to chip onto the green in real life. But in video games, damn it, I'll tell you it works.
Well, in real life, usually when I was in situations like that, I would usually hit like a 7-iron. Because that would make the ball hop up a little bit.
Yep.
And roll a little bit, but not so extreme that, you know, like that you're cutting through the middle of it and that kind of thing, right?
Yep.
You know, just the more steeply angled face made it a little bit easier to get a little bit more under the ball, right?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Gary Player was crazy at the short game thing. That's kind of what his stick was.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, but you know what? Using the 7-iron thing, I actually had a fairly decent short game too, right?
Yeah, a lot better than mine. Short game is not what I could do. I just could not do that to save my life.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that. No, stay on the
Stop.
fairway. Whoa. Okay.
I think you're okay.
Obviously, there's a pretty steep slope there too, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, that I did not read when I was aiming that, like lining up that shot.
Yeah, some of these, you really just got to, like, come down here and look at the ground at ground level in order to see these things.
This golf course is in dire need of the creative application of some earth-moving equipment. You know, to flatten out some of these stupid fairways and, you know, stuff like that, right?
Oh, it gets worse on the next course we're going to play. You'll love it.
Nice
Yeah,
shot.
we'll send the scrapers out there and we'll, like hone down that earth on the high side.
Yep.
And then have them turn around and come back and dump it on the low side until everything's evened out, right?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen a golf course so hilly as this.
Yeah, well, this is pretty bad. Like, wow.
This is a dangerous shot.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know what? I don't care.
Well, I think you've evaded
I'm
danger.
going to stay away from the water anyway, right? Or not. Okay. Well, I managed to land it short of the
Chance for
water.
eagle.
I'm further away than you are.
Yeah, wow, eh? You're on the green and you're further away than I am, yeah. That's a brutal pin placement, though, too, right? Like, wow.
Yeah, right near the front of the green on
Yeah.
this, like, ridiculous... Yeah, it is. I can't even see the phantom ball moving there.
Yeah, you're so far away. That's one of the drawbacks to the, what do you call it? Complicated shot mode, though, right? If you're too far away on your putting, you can't tell where you're going to putt it. Well, in this case, since I'm trying to go over an obstacle, I think I'm just going to see if I can pop it up.
Hit it hard.
Okay, I got there.
Great birdie chance. I think it's uphill.
There we go.
Nice
This
birdie.
is just the beginning.
It all works out in the end. Nice.
Yeah, we'll just
Par.
slam it in.
You know, I think you've been on a par streak for a long time now. It was just a couple holes on the front nine that you had trouble with.
Well, 3 in a row, right? And
No, this is a drivable
one, and then
green.
one on the back 9.
Can I drive it?
You gonna Happy Gilmore that shit or what?
We're gonna Happy Gilmore. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. We're going to try. Might not work out well, but we'll try. Yeah.
Nice.
Ah.
That bunker guarding the green
Yeah.
is what got you.
Maybe if I'd have gotten a better bounce, or if I'd have looked and tried to aim in a different place. There's got to be a trick to driving that green. Because I'm pretty sure it's possible.
I don't know. I think that bunker was strategically placed so that it would make it a little more difficult for long ball hitters to drive that green.
Probably. Yeah, it's only semi-rough. It's like hitting off the fairway.
Yeah. See, that thing with that bunker was exactly in the path of where you were aiming, right?
Yeah, well, I was hoping maybe I'd roll through
trying
it.
to cut across the corner, right?
I bet you that, like, maybe if I were to hit that shot with topspin, I could roll through the bunker and onto the green or something.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Anyway, wow, this is. I think I need to aim at the left edge of the green here.
Maybe take an extra club too.
Think so?
Yeah. Look at how uphill it is.
8 iron. We'll take 2 extra clubs.
Nice shot.
Okay, maybe 2 extra clubs was too many.
Yeah, I think 2 extra clubs was too many.
Well, thing is, I've been taking 1 extra club on some of these holes, and that turns out to be not enough.
True, yeah.
I don't know. Direct V5X, I think this game lacks the consistency that earlier games in the series had.
I don't know.
Because I didn't play the other games really any more than I played this one, but I at least got used to the idea that there were certain things that I could do where I could expect a consistent result, right?
I'd also say probably the course design in this one is a lot harder too. Like, there's nothing with this many hills in any previous game, right?
Oh, I didn't even make it onto the green there. Huh. Okay, well, whatever. I guess we're hack fucking this until we get there.
Although perhaps too, I think the introduction of the little flag on the bar was also harmful. Because what ends up happening, I've noticed, is people tend to hit at the flag rather than simply hitting at the yardage number, right?
Great.
Whereas for me, I don't pay much attention to the flag at all. I'm more interested in what, like, the remaining yardage number says at the bottom. Which is how you had to do it in old games anyways. And I find that if you do that, and you look at that number, and you do a little bit of math in your head based on where the meter is, and the notches on the meter,
Yeah.
it's a lot easier to hit
Well,
the correct
I haven't
distance.
done any mathing while playing this whatsoever.
Okay.
You know,
Oh, see, I'm like a fucking human calculator out here. I'm doing all the mathing all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even consistently hit the ball properly. Never mind start calculating in between distances and all that kind of shit, right?
Well, the idea is to have the plan in your head. That's step one. And things don't always go according to plan, but that doesn't matter because when things do go according to plan, that's step one. You don't gotta worry about when things go wrong. And when things do go wrong, I mean, I gotta be honest with you, a lot of the shots that I end up hitting when I get in trouble, I'm totally making this shit up on the fly as I go, right? Like, I don't have a clue. That'll work out good. Yeah, he pushed that one off to the right there again.
Yeah.
And it's funny too because your pinhole ball actually cuts down on that, so imagine how bad it would be if you didn't have that.
That's why I picked the pinhole ball. To try and cut down on that kind of thing. Wow. Now I gotta try and cut it through the gap here.
Well, the green is very uphill towards the back, and there's a big mound back there, so you're not going to overhit it, but can you hit it left or right?
Nice shot. Stop.
Stop!
No, it's gonna roll off.
Off the side, yeah.
Ah.
It's so narrow. So narrow.
Oh.
Like, it is ridiculously narrow.
I don't know. I just suck at this game so much.
Nice shot.
Well, I just did the same thing as
Oh
you.
yeah. Wow, look at you, eh?
Just from a different angle. I should have taken the pitching wedge. Would have been impossible to overhit with the pitching wedge.
Like I said, earth-moving equipment. Flatten out all these fucking ridiculous sloped surfaces.
Yeah, no kidding.
Turn everything into like a tabletop.
Look at that crappy power percentage.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I took the bigger power mode to try to hit that out, and I still couldn't get out.
yeah. Okay, well, here we go. Oh, I made it into the pink part of the zone there, just barely.
You got a better shot than me.
Yeah,
You're on the
well.
green.
Can we get an angle where I can see the pin? I'm more just guessing here, right?
Wow, was that ever a bad guess?
Yeah, well, you know what? Do you know how uphill that was?
I think
I'm
it's
surprised
uphill.
you didn't get some kind of a iron out and just try and pop it up there or something.
Well, I knew I couldn't chip it in from there. With that ridiculous slope? No way.
Yeah, well, this is a pretty crazy looking slope too. Okay, here we go. Chat. Oh, you'll be a little bit short. Oh
I think
boy.
it's uphill. Left slope.
Ah!
Missed.
You know what? I think I'd almost be dizzy standing on that green because it reminds me of like this attraction they had in the National Museum of Science and Technology in Ottawa that I saw when I was a kid.
Yep.
And it was called the Crooked Kitchen. And they had the floor sloped at like a 30-degree slope. But and all of the furniture was bolted to the floor.
Yep.
So that it was all, yeah, and basically what it did was it fucked with your balance because you'd be walking and trying to keep yourself upright, but everything would be at a 30-degree slope off, like in the chairs, the
Yep.
countertops, everything, right?
Yep, yep.
And they actually had handrails in there that you could hold on to while you walk through there because otherwise you might fall down, right?
Oh, fuck.
That's what that green reminded me of.
Nice shot.
All right. This hole will be better than the last hole. I hope.
Ooh.
Nice shot.
There we go. That's a good place to be. 16 yards uphill.
Wow. Well, I have no idea how the hell to play this. So
And
I'm-
it's a two-tier
I-
green with
I-
a bunker guarding either side.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna, like, take one club bigger again and see if I can hit the fucking ball far enough to make it onto the green.
I think that'll work out all right.
Stop.
Hey, fringe is still close enough.
Okay. I can still chip from there, right?
Or putt, if
Yeah.
you really wanted to.
Well, that depends on how crazy. Like, when I see some of the crazy slopes on these greens, it's not even worth it for me to putt, right? I'd rather just be able to take an iron out right on the green and chip on the green, right? Except that they won't let you do that, but
Well, they have a game, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005, where you can do that.
like, look at that crazy break, right? Wow, that did not go the way I expected.
The green.
Yeah, now you're on that crazy break.
Great birdie chance. It goes
And it is a
down
crazy
hill.
break. Look at that.
Slopes right.
It's like a little domed hill.
Are you ready?
Nice birdie.
This is just the beginning.
Yeah, now I'm going to have to try and deal with this break anyway. I tried so hard to avoid it.
At least you don't have to worry too much about elevation, apparently. Go in!
Nice park.
Yay.
They've got a sign that says snow in the background.
Well, it's nearly over. We only got 2 holes to go.
20 yards downhill.
Then I can retire to being a spectator again for a while.
You're like, yay, no more pain.
Yeah.
There'll be more pain on the next course, I promise.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Okay, maybe a little short, but whatever. Oh, and there, I flexed the controller and hit the button again.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They don't make controllers for. By the time controllers started coming out in this era, they didn't make them as good as they used to. Because I have a PS2 controller sitting here, and the thing feels solid as a rock.
Yeah.
Right? But these ones, they flex when I push buttons.
Well, maybe they started making the walls on them a little thinner or something, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it picks up on the mic, but...
Nice shot.
like, you can hear me creaking the controller.
Yeah.
And this is an official Sony controller. Come on, Sony.
Well, I missed the green again.
And I can say they didn't do better on the PS4 either.
No. I don't know. The PS4 was what finished me as far as consoles go.
Yeah, with the hard drive space thing.
Yeah, with the hard drive space management thing, and the same thing with the Xbox too, right? The Xbox One.
Well, the Xbox also wanted to do the always online thing.
Yeah. Well, they backed off from that, but still, you know, like the fact that I can't even allocate space on the hard drive on my console the way
play
that
your
I
modded
want.
Fallout 4.
You know, like that just annoys me, right?
Yep.
And I figure,
Yeah, because you have a 1 terabyte hard drive, but you're only allowed to use 2 gigabytes for.
actually, I think it was an 8 terabyte drive.
Yeah, you had 8 terabyte drive in there.
Yeah,
but
I
you're-
have like the super duper deluxe
Wow.
PS4, right?
But you're only allowed to use 2 gigabytes of storage space for Fallout 4 mods.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's nothing, especially when you consider
like a
the
radio.
high-res
That's like a
textures.
radio station mod, and a couple of you know, like quality of life things, like scrap everything and place anywhere kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's not even. I think I only had like maybe 20 mods for the game on there.
Yeah.
And then it basically kept telling me whenever I went to save my game that I couldn't save my game because I was out of disk space.
But you weren't out of disk space because you had 8 terabytes.
Yeah, but I was out of the disk space that I was allowed to use, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know what their reasoning was, like why they would do such a thing.
So they want you to play and buy other games, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe they were worried about people running out of disk space for some dumb arbitrary reason. But then they realized, like, there are 1,000 gigabytes in a terabyte, right? Like,
well, you know what? For a single game, there is no possible way, even if I had 1,000 mods, that I would be able to, you know, fill even a significant amount.
yeah, even if you had, like, 8K textures and every radio mod ever made, and you'd still never.
Even my current Fallout 4 data folder,
which is heavily modded.
which is heavily mod. Well, it's not even really heavily modded, but it has over 200 mods, and I think it's still only like 54 gigs or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like it's.
And the base game, I think, is only like 8 gigs.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So, you know, I really don't know why they did that. You know, maybe they were hoping that you would buy like 500 other games that you could put on the thing, or what. But, you know, I literally don't have enough spare money
Or time.
to buy and play enough games that would fill the hard drive on that console.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, mostly what we fill your hard drive on the PC with is recordings from the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Because video files take up a lot more space than games do. But I don't know, I mean, like, I heard that the latest Call of Duty or whatever at some point, this was like 6 years ago, so they probably have another Call of Duty out since then, but one of the Call of Duty games since then was like, what was it? It was like 500 gigs for one game or something like that.
Wow.
It's like, I don't know, man, that just seems like bloat to me. Especially when you can have a game like this that isn't anywhere close to that.
Well, especially basically when all you're doing is playing a game that's like playing guns, you know?
Yeah.
Like when you were little kids, you'd run around and play guns and you know, shoot your play guns at each other and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's basically what those, in my opinion, that's what those types of games are.
Pretty
Right?
much, yeah.
They're an electronic version of that same concept.
Yeah, more
right?
or less. And I mean, you see all like the 12-year-old kids and stuff on there playing the game, right? I know the game has like an M for mature rating. You're not supposed to play it unless you're like 17 or older. Come on now. Everybody plays the game, right? I remember having to, like, I was 18 years old once, and I was in a game store, and I had to buy, my buddy wanted to buy a Call of Duty thing, because we'd all graduated high school, gotten jobs at that point, right?
Yeah.
But he had an unfortunate thing of being 17 after graduating high school, and they wouldn't let him buy the fucking Call of Duty game without presenting ID.
Wow.
So I had to present my ID so that he could buy his game.
Oh.
And that was good enough for them.
Yeah.
But it was like, seriously? Come the fuck on.
Well, glad that's over.
Yeah, that was a rough one for you, but
I don't know. I think that this whole parental, like, it's one thing to
have a recommended rating?
to give games a recommended rating. I think that's all well and good because at least it tells people what they can expect.
Yeah.
But I think that it should be completely and totally up to parents to monitor what their kids are doing and what games they're playing.
Yeah.
Because I did that with mine.
Well, I think, too, if somebody's, like, obviously, like, you know, at a point where, like, they're, like, in high school, they can probably make decisions on what games they want to buy for themselves anyway.
True, but, I mean, what I'm talking about is even back in the days, because, you know, like, I remember when I think it was the first Grand Theft Auto game came out.
Yeah.
And I decided that I didn't want my 12-year-old playing that.
Yeah.
Right? After watching it for a few minutes.
I mean, that's fair enough.
And I said, you know what? That's as my prerogative as a parent. You know, that's not happening, okay?
Yeah.
And that's as far as I'm concerned, I was doing my job and discharging my responsibility.
Yeah.
Right? And what they're doing now with all of this, you know, making you prove online that you're an adult and all that kind of bullshit, is they're trying to take the place of what, you know, like they're trying to excuse parents from the responsibility that they have to
pay attention to their kids
and make sure that their kids are not getting into something that is a little bit beyond their age group. Right?
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that, yeah. Because, you know, ultimately, too, right, like, it's also a bit ridiculous even to just go into, because that was like almost 20 years ago now.
Oh, yeah, that was a long time ago.
I'm a bit of a younger guy than you, but, for me, it was almost 20 years ago that I had to show my ID so that my buddy could buy a game, right? I thought that was just ridiculous, right? Because obviously we were both graduated from high school. We both were around that game store all the time, right? Well, I think he even worked in the area that game store was at. So they must have seen him around.
I know, but you know what? They have to do what the employees were probably instructed to do what they had to do too, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not as bad as having to provide some kind of proof of age online, because then what you're doing is you're basically putting your personal information out there for anybody who can, hack the site that you're giving that information to, assuming that the site you're giving that information to doesn't out and out sell your information to someone else anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a whole new playground for
fraud.
for fraud.
Yeah.
You know, for criminals in the online world kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it's not even a matter of like, you know, do you have anything to hide or not? It's like,
No.
you know, these organizations can't secure the information.
You provide some of these organizations your personal information because you have to provide some kind of ID in order to use this product or whatever. You know, even if it's something like silly, like you want to buy Cyberpunk 2077 or something, right?
Yeah.
Which is an adult-rated game. And then the next thing you know, some asshole at the other end of the country is buying a fucking house using your credit rating and your personal information or something, right?
Exactly.
You know? Because they either A, can't protect your information properly, or B, they out and out sell your information to someone else who can't protect it.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly. And that's really what my main gripe with that kind of thing is. Like, I've always been...
And the way I see it is, I think that you need to take a step back and go, okay, it is parental responsibility, okay? You know, like, a kid should not be buying a game online anyway. I mean, kids don't have credit cards, right?
Yep.
So you would have to be using mom and dad's credit card in order to buy that said game anyway. And since you're using mom and dad's credit card, even if you are using it behind their backs, when they get the bill, they're going to find out anyway.
Yep.
And if they're doing their jobs, well, then they will make sure that you don't have access to that game anymore. And they will also teach you why you should not have access to that game, too.
Or use their credit card without their permission.
Or use their credit card without their permission, which is another problem entirely, right?
Yes.
But anyway, what I'm getting at is that in 99% of the cases, the parent has control over the kid's purchasing ability. And if you are paying attention, if the kid asks you for a particular game, maybe you should have a look and see what that game is about and decide whether you want your kid playing it or not.
Yeah, rather than putting ID requirements on all of
even
us.
if it's something as simple as you don't have to look at the game, you look at the rating and go, no, that's an adult rated game and you're only 10. Sorry, you can't play that. You know?
But also, too, I think a lot of these games, like, you know...
Well, look at that, you finally
for
did it.
example, because I am a younger guy, I grew up playing, like, things like Mortal Kombat and other things like that. And there was big controversies over those things back then, too. I don't know.
Yeah,
I turned out
but
fine.
you know what, though? Those are cartoony violence, too, right? And I mean, that kind of nonsense has been going on since I was a kid in, like, the late 1960s and early 1970s when they had the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote cartoons.
I know.
And they were violent. And they were thought that they were raising a generation of psychopaths.
They cut camera away on those now, eh?
Yeah, I know. I saw one once. After when I was in my 30s, I saw one because they came out with all these different specialty channels on cable. And the Cartoon Network or Teletoon or whatever the hell it's called, they had all of the old cartoons that I used to watch when I was a kid. And so I was sitting there one Saturday morning because the TV was on, and I saw that and went, wow, you look at that. You know, like Wile E. Coyote was standing at the bottom of the cliff, and here comes the boulder. And then just before he gets flattened, it cuts away.
Yeah, that's the best part.
You know?
I mean, they even had funny animations for when he got flattened, too, right?
Yeah.
Like, he'd be, like, flat as a pancake or whatever else.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think again though, that's that is silly. It seems like society has become extremely overprotective.
Yep.
And again though, they're also trying to take the place of the parents, right? Society is trying to parent your children for you.
I'd agree with that, yeah.
Right?
It's a pretty big problem these days. But anyways, we should probably wrap up our golf episode.
I know. We got into a little bit of a discussion here, and we ended up
about game ratings.
Yeah, that's okay. You're having fun here on the practice course anyway.
Yeah, well, there's all kinds of little like mini hidden things you can do, like this target range in the back, and then
yeah. Well, I guess that's good for your chipping practice and that kind of thing, right?
Really good too, because I am really garbage at chipping, as you can see. I struggle to hit these targets.
Yeah. It just sticks to them like Velcro or something too. Like
yeah, well, that's basically what it is.
You're hitting a Velcro ball onto a fuzzy rug or something.
Yeah, and then check this one out. We've got like a like a pachinko thing over here,
Oh, okay.
and you got to hit
Oh,
it
you got
into
to put
the
it into the hopper.
yeah, you got to put it into the hopper. And I think in order to do that, I have to use a sand wedge. I don't know if I can even hit this accurate enough to do that.
Wow, that looks like it'd be really hard.
But it's good practice for your distances and everything.
Yeah, I think you overdid it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Good shot.
Did I get it?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
we
did.
got it.
Second try. Wow.
It's gonna roll around.
Oh, it's still rolling around in the hopper. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's not even going to show you from the front, eh?
Yeah, I'll have to look at it at a different angle. See if we can get a different angle.
Yeah.
Will this be a good enough angle? Yeah, this will be a good enough angle. So I'll show it rolling around in the hopper thing. Oh.
That's a lively golf ball.
Yeah, I really roll around there a lot.
Yeah.
How'd we do? Ah, fuck.
Only 20.
Oh, man. Don't
wow.
gamble. You can never win when you gamble.
Yeah, that's right. Well, what do you think? Should we go?
Yeah, okay.
All right. We'll be back again with more golf next time.
Indeed.
Until then,
I'm Rec B5.
and I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.